some tips. We have not done a B&B before, so for us it was a new experience. We weren't sure what to expect. We didn't know what they had in here, what they didn't have. We should have asked more questions. The host was so nice, and we could have emailed anytime and asked, even text. I think we had texting too. But like, do they have a coffee pot? What kind of appliances do they have? Is there a washer and dryer? We didn't even think to ask, but we made it work. And then, like, is there ice in the freezer to use? Otherwise you just have to go out and buy these things as you need them. We even thought about bringing a diffuser. We love to diffuse, but with allergies and everything, we thought, oh, we better not, because the rental car we had, we could not diffuse in there. They had big no on any kind of scent, smoking, anything like that. So we didn't bring the diffuser, but here she had a diffuser in here. So we have been diffusing, and it's been lovely. And then, download the weather app for the area that you're in. One day we check it daily, and so the town that we were going into, the weather was going to be stormy later in the afternoon. So we planned our day around that. We went to everything outside in the morning, and boy, were we happy, because there was a downpour and wind, and there was supposed to be hail, and so we avoided all that. We were in a restaurant when it started, so we rushed out and got back, and we pretty much saved that day because we planned around that. So I highly recommend downloading the weather app for the area that you're in, and check that daily so that the weather doesn't ruin any of your plans. Of course, that's not going to work for those things that you have to buy tickets for, but it does help a lot. And then decide what you want to cut corners on if you're trying to save a little expense. On the one way here, we stopped in a motel. It was a very inexpensive motel, and we will never do that again. They didn't have hot water, and it was kind of not nice. So, we should have checked further into the reviews, into what kind of hotel it was. You can't always tell by the pictures, but we are going to do a little more research for future, and so you just learn, and for each trip you learn, okay, you got to do this, you don't have to do this, and then it makes a better trip. I'm gonna say, here in the Colorado Springs and Castle Rock area, souvenirs are very expensive. If you go, like we went to Pikes Peak, didn't even think about it being very, very cold up at the summit. So we had to buy a sweatshirt in the store. Yeah, it was expensive, but hey, we got our souvenir sweatshirt. But yeah, if you're going up to Pikes Peak, you need to bring coat, hat, gloves. It was sleeting up there on us, so that is something, keep in mind. Also, we did find some good deals for souvenirs for our family at home at Colorado Springs, the old downtown. There was a t-shirt shop there on the main drag that we got some good deals. And then surprisingly, at Garden of the Gods, at the Trading Post, we got a really good deal if you bought 3 t-shirts. I think they were $12 each. So, that is really a good deal for around here. So anyway, if you're looking for souvenirs, that's just some tips for you.